Hello everyone, welcome to week 5 of the course here. Got my scenery up here. Quick motivation this week, the killer of dreams, time management or lack thereof. So I picked this topic because it's pretty much a consistent theme with a lot of students, not just students but people in professional life and just life itself. So time management, and the other thing that occurred to me is it's not about time management as much as it is about effective time management. Um, there's all sorts of clocks, and we have clocks now on phones and everything else, different types of clocks. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what kind of a clock you use, create or manipulate. It doesn't matter. You have no choice in the matter. Actually, you're given 24 hours each day, no more, no less, and that's what you got. How you use it or misuse it, that's all up to you. You can't just move along with time. You have to not only manage your time, you have to effectively manage your time. And that's where I see the problems, a lot of problems with students sometimes, is how to effectively manage your time. You have more daily tasks to accomplish than fingers to count them on. I mean, that's just, part of life. We have so many things in life today. And from my own experience being older, uh, being a kid in the 60s, growing up in the 60s and 70s, um, the world today is so much more fast paced. It's not just fast paced, it's expected. The expectation is fast paced, instant, knowing what's going on right away instead of having to wait for a letter or wait for a phone call on the wall, on the phone on the wall. Only 3 channels to watch, or 4 if you count it to public television. So things are much more fast-paced, and that induces more stress today. So again, time management is the factor. Managing time at work is an issue because sometimes a lot of students will try and do schoolwork at their job at work, and that should not be something that's going on. If you're a student, finding yourself trying to do schoolwork at work, I mean, that's basically one issue. Working parents, finding time to work while balancing parenting. We got a smiling face here, but sometimes it's not a smiling face because we're trying to get things done. Managing time, you must prioritize, use tools, calendars, apps, and programs. They're out there, and there's lots of ways to help you manage your time. You have to get organized and stay organized and give up something. I know in my own experience when I started working on an MBA and then following up with a PhD, I found out I had to sacrifice something so I would have that time. I had to replace one time item with another time item. And my replacement item was entertainment, so to speak, television. How many hours you might spend an evening watching programs, you might have to give up a little of that. The marvels of being able to record things anymore might help, but still you're going to have to figure out the time factor. Uh, Basic point is you got to take advantage of the 24 hours you've been given. To accomplish your goals, your future vision for yourself, you must manage your time, not someone else's time, your time. And then we got Arnold Schwarzenegger has a excellent philosophy on management, including many memorable quotes. One is once we spend time on anything, that time cannot be recouped back anymore. It's gone, never to return again. Then the one I like is we sleep 6 hours a day. I know there are some of you that say, wait a minute, I take more time to sleep. I say, just sleep faster. Now this, you can find, I've shown this video to you before in other classes, but you can find it, there on the bottom of the screen if you just go into YouTube and type in Arnold Schwarzenegger there, make the time. So that is it. That's my point this week about being effective time management. The course here, we're into week 5. So if there was any issue with the discussions or anything, we'll let you know. So last week here, um, let me see, we've got our presentations. So you got chapter 16 and 17. And then you got your discussion, your quiz, Yep. All right, and the final exam part. So if you review the quizzes, you should be good for the final exam. And then we have our evaluation. I always ask students to do the evals in case there's something, be it positive or negative. When we do make changes to courses, it's based on the feedback from students. So if there's something outdated, or maybe there was something wrong with a quiz or something, that's how we find out, and then we can fix it. So, all right. Other than that, I will. Let me give you my test question here. Let me see. This ain't a question. This is just a 6.5. This was his end of kindergarten picture. So there you go. Have a picture. And then this here. Let's see if this is going to work. So you can just let me know what's going on here, or maybe you can tell me what he's not supposed to be doing. Alrighty. So there we go. And okay, so other than that, I will let you go. Have a great week. If you need anything, um, just let me know, and we'll get in touch. Email, text, or you can, call. All right, that's it. Take care.